Hola. This video is about cars. Every car that I've driven or been with. When I don't know how old I was. This was before I had my driver's license. I had, I got in, we were doing like my show was on. Hold on a second. Let me pause it. Hold on. There we go. We were doing the float for the MLK parade, and we were at my nana's house, and the way her driveway is, it's like, if this is the house, it goes up like this, goes up, let me do it again. It goes up into the driveway, and then it curves back out into the street. We were doing the float in her little driveway, and we needed light because it got dark. So I had to, my mom was like, here are the keys, go get one of the adults to, get the car and pull it up. Well, I've been talking a whole bunch of smack saying I'm a driver now. I've only never driven before. My mom only took me out once. Actually, you know what? That was before she only took me out once. We had just talked about it. We just talked about what I do when I drive. I didn't actually drive yet. So I was like, all right, I'm going to show them. I'm going to drive this car. It's going to be awesome. So I get in the car, and I'm like, I'm going to show them. And I start driving forward. I pull the car forward. And they was like, all right, we can see that's enough. I was like, okay. And I tried to put my foot on the brake, and I put my foot on the gas. So I drove up a little bit, and they were like, Sheridan, that's enough, we good? And I was like, hold on a second. And they was like, what you mean, hold on a second? Ain't no time for hold on a second. We need you to stop the car now. You're going to hit the float. I'm like, y'all, I'm trying, hold on. They was like, and so now one of the guys that came up to the car, he's walking on the side of the car with me. He's like, okay, Sheridan, press the brake. I was like, I'm trying. And I was trying to floor the brake, but I accidentally hit the gas again. I couldn't find the brake. So I hit the gas, and I start going real forward. Like, we're zooming now. And the guy kind of let go of the car, and I hit the float. And I had, like, kind of went at a diagonal, so I wouldn't hit the float directly at impact. So I hit the float a little bit, but then the little girl was sitting there. She's probably, like, 14. She was just sitting there painting. And I know the family really well, so they was fine with it. I told them it was an accident. They know it was an accident. Her mom, her stepdad, her grandma, her grandfather, who I get jobs from him a lot, they all still love me. So I'm still with the family. I'm good. But she was sitting there, painting something. And she heard the car coming, and she saw headlights. And she saw her little shadow. She saw her shadow and lights behind her. She turned around and saw that car. She lunged across that thing and landed in the rocks. And I jumped out that car so fast because I heard my mama come. I could just feel her coming across. You know how you can feel your mama being in the room, especially when you're doing something you ain't got nothing to do. Like, if I have my own house and I'm doing something I ain't got no business, I'm probably going to be clenching every time looking around like, shoot. Because I can just expect my mama, and of course she's gonna have a key to my house. That's always good but it's gonna have to be for emergency only. She can't be just doing like daily checkups, because if she find me doing something that I ain't got no business, she can't be mad. It's my house. But I can just picture me doing something that I really, really, really shouldn't be doing, and my mama, coming in or something like that, and she's like, really? And that's why I was kind of like, oh shoot, I can feel her coming. I tell you, I jumped out that car so fast and took off running around the street. I was so scared, and of course, it was dark, and everybody all had on dark colors. They had on like grays, dark blues, dark reds, and blacks shirts. Of course, I'm a standoff person, and y'all know I'm a very vibrant person. So of course, I had on lime green, aqua blue, white. I had on my little shirt. and some white pants. I was I was out there. I was like probably had the lightest colors on anybody there. I get in my jump out the car, and I hear, "What the F?" And I was like, "Oh, I didn't make it. Who the hell did this to my car?" And everybody was like, "Sheridan." I was like, "God, y'all, why y'all rat me out?" And she said, "Sheridan, get your ass over here." And I was like, And she's like, "You get in the house and you sit there. And when we get to the house, I'm going to beat you real good." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And so I go in the house and I'm sitting there and I'm crying. I'm like, I'm twiddling my little fingers. I'm talking, when I get to the house, I'm going to get in, I'm going to get in. I'm crying. My nana came in. "Sheridan, why'd you drive the car? Why don't you just give it to somebody?" I'm like, I hate when I'm in trouble and you come up and ask me why I did what I did. I don't know why I did what I did. I did it because I thought it was smart. And I thought, I didn't think it was smart. I was trying to be cool. I was like, don't ask me why I did it. I hate when, like, if I do something bad, my mom was like, "Before I beat you down, I just want to hear what your reasoning is for doing it." I'm like, just beat me. Don't ask me why I did it. Just do it. So I tell the girl that I almost ran over, I was like, "Can you come in here?" And so I talked to her. I was like, "Sweetie, you know that it was an accident, right?" She's like, "Yeah, it was fine." I was like, "You hit the rocks and it's fine?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." So yeah, it was bad all around. I didn't end up getting a whooping for that. She realized that it was tortured enough, me thinking about it this whole time and me not being able to participate for the rest of finishing the float. Today in my grandma's car, I was racing somebody and I was driving, and this person was in a sports car. He pulled up on the side of me and started trying, vroom vroom, and I was like, and I guess that meant you can't, stand this. I was actually meaning, "Boy, boo, get out my way." And so when we got off the light, he kind of gave me a head start, and he started to speed up. He started to just do the little, and then he zoomed off. And I have no gas in the car yet. I'm literally, it's on E, and it's like putting. And I try to, step on the thing, and it steps on, it goes, zoom, and it just slows down, and then it stops. And so he passes me, and I thought to myself, I was like, "Car, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I just did that. We're going to find you a gas station right now." I was like, the car is probably thinking, "I know to the hell you ain't trying to race me. And you ain't got no gas in my car. And you ain't got no gas in me. I'm sitting there putting like, and you ain't, you don't care." I was like, the car is probably really pissed off at me right now. I was like, I feel so bad. Like, I felt really, really, really bad. I just couldn't, it was too funny. I felt so bad for the car. I was like, dang, the car hates me. The car is like putting, and it was just bad. And I feel like somebody has slit the tire. I don't care. My mom was like, it was a blowout. She was like, you couldn't feel it. But I pissed everybody off at my job. I feel like somebody followed me home and slit my tire. And I didn't think that could happen. But I've met some crazy people who go around slitting people's slashing, whatever it is, slashing people's tires. So I bet somebody did that. But oh well, we got it fixed. It wasn't even my car, so I was like, "You're an idiot." But I was like, first of all, if you're gonna try to pull a crime on somebody, make sure you got their car. It didn't affect me at all because it was actually, it affected me because it was somebody in my family, but it was my grandma's car. I'm like, you didn't even get my car. You got somebody else's car. I was like, what? You know what? I was like, I just can't do it. Yeah. That's all I had to say. I just want to tell y'all that random thing, and it's 10 minutes. I'm going to probably shorten it a little bit. Edit it and make it shorter. But yeah, that's how I'm living. Alright, bye.